Okay, I think we're probably good to start. How you doing, Dr. Death?
I am doing fantastic. How are you?
Fantastic, but not as fantastic as our wonderful channel sponsor, Aho Patrick's. As you know them, you love them, Aho Patrick's. Use coupon code /AGCast for 10% off your order. But I'll keep this nice and short, just like this probable video, because how many betas do we have this month?
One and sort of a half.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. That's releases. We have no betas.
There we
No
go.
betas that we can discuss about right now.
There we go, everyone. For if you're wondering what betas there are zero. This is going to be a rather short one. We won't waste too much of your time. So I guess let's just go to the releases then in that case. What do we have that's releasing?
Okay. Like a really good one is the Riptide Rails uh, G43X mag release. Now that is a mag catch that's printable in both extended and regular format. It is the first G43X magazine release that is available to be printed. It's made by the wonderful people over at Riptide, and it's just something that is absolutely revolutionary because this is something that no one else has done, no one else made it, and if you don't have a magazine release, your pistol's garbage. Like it's not going to work.
Absolutely. This is, the 43X, is this one, is it acceptable or accepting, what is it, shield arms mags, right?
Yes, yes, it is, and
That's questionable.
that's another thing that's like just fantastic. No, it's great. I see no issues. No downsides at all.
This is such an absolute shame. We couldn't get this out for April 1st. I only mentioned that because Shield Arms mags, like, I think the whole purpose for that mag release is it has to be an aluminum. It has to be an
Yeah,
aluminum because
well,
the
I
metal,
mean,
yeah. The metal will ruin the
but don't
plastic.
you see, like, but that's why it's printed because then you can just
Replace it.
change
Oh,
them
that's
out.
perfect. Yeah, that makes perfect
Yeah,
sense. Do we
you'd
know?
have to change out like 15 of these before you'd even get close to an off-brand
Do we
mag.
know what filament works best for this? Are we, is this mostly going to be in PLA plus requirement? Could I use PETG if I have it laying around? Maybe some
You
ABS if I
know,
want to go polish it off.
I'd say Weed Whacker line probably. That's probably going to do the best.
It's a pretty good nylon, I've heard, usually. A nice
It is.
copier.
It is a decent nylon. Yeah, don't need to dry it. Just throw it in there. Ender 3 should print it fine. Don't
Oh,
worry about it. Um,
absolutely. Yeah, second on the don't dry it part. Have you ever done that before? It's a fun thing to try at least once, and you'll learn the differences between tolerancing and how kind of you might take that for
oh, yeah.
granted.
Yeah, no, but in reality, like PLA Plus would work
Oh yeah, I
pretty
bet
well with.
it's a bag release. Let's just
Yeah,
stop beating around the bush. I mean, I find that interesting. Riptide's doing like I've liked like the more practical designs that they've been doing more. I guess of
I
there's
like their stuff.
the holsters, the mag, or was it? I think that was it. The Menendez mag
Yeah, they're doing the
V3.
new Menendez mag. Yeah,
V3 is right, the one that has sort of the bent sheet
yeah.
metal,
It's got the metal,
which
the bench sheet metal feed lips, and he's providing jigs with it, which is awesome.
yeah, that in of itself is just fantastic. I mean, I like that a lot. You don't have to just sell it. It doesn't have to all just be send cut send anymore. You can still make it yourself. I like that a
Yes.
lot. But yeah,
Oh, I
no,
do too.
yeah, it's a 43. It's very interesting. It's just a 43X mag release. I guess.
He told me that he was frustrated that nobody had any, so he made one.
I mean, there's the whole question of just because no one's done it before doesn't mean should you. But I respect, everyone has their own opinions. I never really like those extended mag releases. I always end up dropping my mags
Well, I
too quick.
like them. I like them on my Glocks. I
I
cannot stand the standard Glock mag release. I like the extended one. I also like the extended slide release on my Glocks, though.
The extended slide release is not that bad. The extended mag release, I have just bumped that by accident way too many times. But
I
I
don't
guess
know.
talking
You
about
need,
practical ones.
yeah.
What was the second? I guess well, again, we'll try to just keep this as short as possible for everyone else. Of you mentioned that point 0.5 beta, I guess, or release thing. Would you want to mention that thing? I guess. Well, we'll just go to the
Yeah.
conclusions for this one. Might as well keep it nice and brief.
Okay, so the point 0.5 here is the Groxon, and that is a Glock 19 with Dwayne the Rock Johnson's likeness as the grip, and I didn't know how to handle this, so we added an entire new section to the catalog called Comical Creations, which is an entirely meme gun based section for the catalog. These are going to be remixes, they're going to be goofy things. I'm not looking forward to having to deal with some of the bizarre things that are going to be coming my way. But yeah, so we have a a Glock that is profoundly uncomfortable to shoot, but it looks funny.
I wonder if this will revert back to old Foscad days of a lot of
It
phallic
absolutely is going
designs
to.
being added to designs. But that's going to be fascinating. I'm looking forward to what monstrosities will be created from this. But I'm guessing, it's just this will be a nice little, a nice little fun place for a lot of people just to kind of dip their toes in, I guess.
Okay, so beyond that, we have the SIGxty, and that is a P226 frame. And everybody knows that SIGs are the best handguns. They can now be 3D printed, so now you can have even more SIGs in your collection. And I actually really like the P226, and a lot of police departments are cutting theirs up right now, so there are parts kits available. Which is sad because, rescue these parts kits so that we can have more SIGs in this world, because SIG never did anything wrong.
Absolutely. Make your zombie guns. My new favorite astroturfed word. I love it a lot. Zombie.
I like the fact that we're now necromancers.
Exactly. I like that. Ghost guns weren't scary enough, so we'll make them zombie guns instead. I like that nice little thing. But yeah, no, that's that's the SIG that people say is like the good one. So I'm pretty sure we talked about this last month, but
We did, but I wanted to talk about a gun.
I know, but it's all fine. We'll just keep this one nice and short for everyone else. I guess I guess actually no. There is one thing we should probably address. I did notice there was a comment's been coming up a little bit more and more. Notices people asking, "How do I join the betas exactly?" Well, I'd love to tell you guys more. In fact, I'd love to show it to you a little bit more. But I have heard quite literally putting any sort of link, even if typed out on the screen, is what will get this channel taken down. So I don't know. Maybe the catalog.org is kind of, it's a nice organization. I'm not sure. That might be a good place to go check out. I don't know necessarily where that leads, but go ahead and figure that out yourself and, try to use some context, please. Anything else to add, Dr. Death, on that?
No, if you go to the catalog.org, .com, it's a cool website. There's some pretty cool links there called join the team and stuff. I've seen,
I don't know anything about that.
Ones.
Of course, the most important thing is we're not even endorsing anything too.
No, absolutely not. I just was on there and I was looking for a free streaming of the movie Holes, and I went on the totally wrong site, I guess. But yeah, so I'd maybe if I was there, if you clicked on that, I don't know what would happen, but something probably would.
Yeah, and if that's always the case, do remember there's also social media contacts. If you ever want to know any more questions, you can always just ask there as well. But with that, I guess this will be a nice one. I cannot wait to edit this. This is going to be great. Hopefully, look for I shouldn't say I hope for this for the same thing for next month, but
more is in the pipeline. Next month is probably going to be quite busy.
Good. All right. Well, look forward to next month, everyone, and see you next month.
Thank you. Goodbye.